Hello, welcome back to Amber's Chick Flicks. On the previous video, we talked about humidity. Today we are going to be talking about temp. And it is 48 hours from the time I put the eggs in with the dry hatch. So, first I'm going to show you how to do the temperature. Okay. This is something I got on Bromista. This is highly accurate. I really love this. All you have to do is go to their website and look for a spot check thermometer. It works really well. So what I have done on my Humidity, my little giant, sorry, I put the sensor through that tiny hole, and it is right there in between all those eggs. And so that gives it the most accurate temperature that the eggs are going to receive. Okay. And now we're going to go over here. We're going to look. Yes, I have my notes. And I have not turned them yet. I'm going to be turning them. This is how I do my temperature. You see, that's my first minute. You wait 1 minute, record it. Set a timer for 60 seconds, and when it goes off, do your second temperature. Set it again for 60 seconds, third temperature, so forth. Okay? I did it 3 times because my first one was way too low, and my second one was a little too high. And then I did a third one to get it just right. Now, what you do is you add up all these temperatures and divide it by 10. That will give you your average. The average is what the eggs feel most of the time. And that gives you your most accurate temperature. And so far, I've done really well with that. Also, the Little Giant and the Humidity also state that in their manuals, how to get it to the right temperature. The reason for this is because the temperature fluctuates so much. I have had it up to 101, and then it goes down to 98, but that's just how they are, and the sensors are not always the most accurate, but it does keep it a pretty good constant temperature if you can make sure you have the right temperature, or the right type of thermometer so it's more accurate, I guess. That's why I love this spot check. And just make sure it's in between the eggs, because as you see, that sensor up there is way higher than where that sensor is. That sensor will read hot, and then the eggs will actually be colder than what the sensor is reading. So that's why you want the reader all the way right next to the eggs. I actually left that in there so I could show you. I am still getting 19 to 20%, or 19 to 20% humidity. I just put a little bit of water in there, just a tiny bit, just to get it up a little bit. I use this, just literally like a teaspoon or so. Okay. As I said, these eggs are 48 hours old, so that's 2 days from when I first put them in here. You might not see much, but I am true to my word. I'm going to be candling every single day. Yeah, you're not going to see much. There's no development really right now. Gonna get another egg. Yeah, it hasn't even started to turn a little bit dark yet, which indicates fertility. But, and this might actually be a double yolker. I can't really tell. It doesn't look like it, but this is going to be a giant duckling. But we're still waiting. These are my first eggs from my apple silver yards, or silver apple yards. I see them say both ways. It's still glowing. Now, if it glows like this on day 10, you know it's infertile. But for day 2, completely normal. Not worried. Plus, I have tons of other eggs. That one has a dark spot right there. That might be actually my first sign of fertility. Might. Right now, way too early to tell. I don't recommend tossing anything on day 2 just because it's so early. Gonna get one more egg to show you. It is pretty. I like how it glows. But we'll see what happens. I hope everyone liked the my temperature thing I showed. I'll just repeat it one more time. Just every minute, take your temperature. Add all the 10 temperatures together, and that's your average. Now, if your average is low by 2 points, just increase it by 1. If it's down 5 or 0.5, then increase it by 3. And then wait and check it again. I did this before I put the eggs in. I just transfer it on this paper so I can show you. It is the easiest and quickest method that I have found to get my temperature correct. Alright. Thank you for joining. If you have any questions, please comment, like and follow, and do all that YouTube stuff, and hopefully everyone will start asking more questions so I can answer them. So, alright, thank you for joining Amber's Chick Flicks.